Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is so amazing to be here with you today on this just awesome, beautiful day. I am in Southern California, and Leela is a little further east here in our United States. And what you have here up on the screen is our solar eclipse, which should be, well, we're about 11 minutes past the peak that it was going to be in the central states. So but like to keep it up there as a reminder of the energy that everyone is experiencing right now. Anyone who is tuned in to, what's going on with the eclipse and what's going on with the world in general, who is all watching the eclipse. But it is a beautiful thing to understand that you can tune in. You can choose to tune in or not. And so right now, the world is tuned in to this amazing event, and it is a happy thing. The energy, if you can, understand, the energy is. Oops, there we go. The energy is up right now. The energy is up in the world, and it's a wonderful time to tune in to that higher vibration, really. And so we're going to be talking quite a bit about the Kundalini energy and how it affects you, and when the power is up, how to gain it.
Welcome to Success Through Meditation. I'm Shakti, coming to you from a lineage of enlightenment to help you to see, honor, and love the light within yourself so that you can see, honor, and love the light within others.
Monday, but a couple of weeks ago, we talked about why tune in to the Kundalini, why understand it, the Kundalini energy. And we discussed that gaining energy, and well, first, how to gain, how we lose, how we keep the energy that we have, and why it is important. We all need power. Everyone needs power to get done whatever it is that you want to get done. Some things take more power. Some things take more energy. Energy is what I am talking about when I talk about power. When I speak of power, I'm not speaking of manipulation, domination, and control. I'm speaking about your inner power, the ability to get things done, and of course, to serve, the ability to serve, because isn't that the point? And when I talk about serving, it comes in many forms. Being in service to humanity or all sentient beings takes many forms. There was Mother Teresa, who gave her life feeding the poor, helping to heal the sick. There are the leaders in our world, leaders of countries in our world, some of who are focused on helping, and some who are very much into manipulation, domination, and control. It's a really great view of the difference. So service comes in many ways. Another way of serving is simply smiling at your fellow humans here on the planet, giving some of your heart, loving, that is service. Loving in whatever way that you can or that you want to. Service is also in your career, whatever career you choose. Yes, there is compensation, but still it is service, especially if you are serving in a way that is passionate to you, that you have passion for this career. I'm sure you've heard the adage, if you love what you do, if you have passion for what you do with work, you will never work a day in your life. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So this is also service. Donating to people less fortunate than yourself is also being of service. So the idea is that you learn to gain energy, you learn to gather energy so that you can have the power to do what it is that you want when you want. Very important. And so we're looking at storing power and accumulating energy. And there are, as I talked about a couple of weeks ago, there are different energy centers that one can tune into. More of that in just a moment, because we're going to be tuning into a couple of our primary energy centers. So we learned that there are 3 stages to learning to meditate well. And when I speak of meditating well, I'm talking about upping, gathering more of your, or getting the Kundalini energy moving more through your being, gathering more energy in this way. So the 3 ways are in learning to meditate well. The first one is to simply learn to sit. Learn to sit, quiet the mind, calm the mind, so that eventually you can learn to stop thought. But in the beginning, the first stage is just sitting. You're learning to ignore thought. You're learning to allow the thoughts to come in and out like clouds in the sky. So that is the first stage. The second stage is where you learn to stop thoughts for small periods of time. You're learning to take notice of the thoughts that you have, and you're learning to replace the negative thinking with positive thinking. It's so important that you always think positively of yourselves. So you're learning to catch your thinking, maybe your judgmental thoughts, maybe your frustrated thoughts, and you're learning to replace the negative thoughts with positive thoughts, with thoughts of beauty, with thoughts of empowerment, with thoughts of love. That's an easy one. When you want to replace a negative thought, simply think of something or someone that you love. And then, of course, the third stage of learning to meditate well is no thought, learning to stop thought. This is the beginning of higher meditation, when you are experiencing other aspects of your being. You're experiencing eternity. You're delving in to the light that you are. You're learning more in advanced meditation about who you are, why you're here. But in the beginning, you're simply learning to sit for 15 minutes, right? So learning to stop thought is a process. Usually takes years or lifetimes, or not. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The journey is the fun part. Learning to meditate well so that you can have a happier life. That's the point. All of this that I talk about, the point is that you have a happy life, that you have a wonderful, loving, compassionate life filled with service, with fun, with laughter, with smiling. That's the idea of a happy life. So in the third stage, you're learning how to stop thought. We learned in the first talk of Kundalini Yoga that your energy is constantly flowing up, down, all around through the primary energy tube in your subtle physical body, the Sushumna. On either side is the Ida and the Pingala. That is where your energy is flowing up and down, and you're gathering, you're noticing, you're feeling the energy as you're gaining it. Super important. That's what we're going to be focusing on today again, is learning to feel things that you might not have felt since you were a child. Learning to notice the changes in your energy as you focus on different chakras. The chakra centers are like doorways. We have 7, arguably 8 primary energy centers called chakras within the subtle physical body. We will focus on 2 of them today to allow you to feel the difference in these energy centers. As I said, your energy centers are doorways, and when you focus on them, you're able to experience different parts of your being. With all of the chakras, you gain in psychic receptivity, you gain in love, you gain in creativity, you gain in strength, you gain in the ability to speak your truth, depending on which of the chakras you're focusing on. You gain in the ability to connect very directly with light, with eternity, with your being. This is the point. To be happier. To learn to be happy. Isn't that what everyone wants? What most of us want, to be sure. Happiness. To have fun, to have a good time. Because why are you here? What is the point? Other than to have a good time. That's why you reincarnated again. That's why you came back. To be happy. To learn to have a good time no matter what you're doing. You can be happy. And one of the 10 things that I say usually at the end of most webinars is, in the 10 things, see the pain of the world, feel the pain of the world, and be happy anyway. Because your happiness doesn't come from the outside. It comes from the inside. It comes from your connection with light. Speaking of light, we're seeing how it is with the solar eclipse here on the other side, we're seeing how the moon is now moving to reveal more of the sun. It was eclipsing our sun, and now it's moving away to once again allow the light of the sun to shine upon us. Very excited. So with all of this, the idea is to gain in energy and power so that you are able eventually to stop thought. It takes a lot of power to stop thought. It takes a lot of power to serve. It takes a lot of energy to serve. And so we meditate. We learn to meditate very, very well so that you're able to do all of the things that you want to do. This is in the first talk a couple of weeks ago that you can go back and listen to anytime you like. You're learning that we experience energy in general, in life. We experience through our energy centers, the chakras, from the base of the spine to the crown of the head or beyond. So it is important as a student of life, as a student of energy, as a student of eternity, to learn the tools that can assist you in life. And the movement of the energy between the chakras will help you in that endeavor. All right, so then for today, as I'm going to be explaining in this series that we're doing on Kundalini Yoga, we're going to meditate. We're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks meditations that are going to build upon each other to allow you to experience things that have maybe left you, experiences that you may have had as children, as a child, happy experiences, energetic experiences that you may not have felt for many, many years. The idea is to show you inside what it feels like to meditate as you're learning to meditate well. We have a lot of different people who watch these webinars from all over the world. And the energy that you might be feeling, even in this moment, is something to to see as slightly different, because as I said, the energy of the world right now with this eclipse is heightened. People are very excited about what we are witnessing. And so to feel that in this moment is an exciting part of living in this human world. So the idea is to tune in and feel your own energy more clearly, more easily, and then to see how you feel later. Are things in your life a little shinier, a little brighter? Is the world a little more tuned in? Are you feeling more tuned in to the energy of light? So in a moment, sitting up straight in the chair, very comfortably, with loose clothing, hopefully you've showered. Always bring your very best to your meditation. At least wash your hands and face. We're going to sit in stillness. And in our meditations, we use music that is infused with enlightened energy to help you to meditate more deeply, more easily. Our music is infused with this enlightened energy because it was performed, composed, and produced for this purpose, to help you to meditate more easily by a fully enlightened being. Just for this purpose, for you. So we're going to all sit comfortably. And then I'm going to give you something to focus on. The Kundalini moves up, down, and all around, and the idea is to store power, to feel new energies today that you may not have felt for a long, long time. Probably won't be flashy. We're not looking for flashy really at all. It may happen, which is fine. But you're going to want to check yourself later, because we're looking to store power, to accumulate power and energy. The Kundalini, feeling new energies. So if you will, sitting up nice and straight, touch the area an inch or so above your belly button. This is the navel center. This is the power center, signified by a golden light. This is you. This is where your power rests. So go ahead and put a little pressure, an inch or two above your belly button, and feel this. This is where the Kundalini hangs out, right here. This is your power center. Focus your attention here and feel the energy in this moment moving between here and your heart center. In the center of your chest, this is where your heart chakra is, where love rests in your body, in your subtle physical body. Go ahead and put a little pressure here in the center of your chest. And to add a little more clarity, as you put a little pressure here in the center of your chest, say, me. Me. This is where your heart chakra is, and it is where love sits. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the energy from the navel center and we're going to bring it up here to the heart chakra. These are two primary energy centers. There are three above the heart, dealing mostly with your spiritual self. There is the truth center, the heart, the throat chakra. There is the third eye. This is where your intuition and psychic ability rest. And then there is the crown chakra, right at the top of your head in your crown center. There is an energy center just above this that is a direct connection with eternity, as is the crown chakra. But we're dealing today just with the crown center, the third eye, the throat, where truth is spoken. So there are three above dealing with spirituality. Then we have the navel center below the heart center. We have the creativity center, which is a few inches below the belly button. This is where babies are born, right? In that area. And then at the base of the spine is your energy center, where energy sits like a coiled snake. So we have three above the heart and three below the heart. The three below the heart deal mostly with your physical being, to keep you strong, to keep you healthy, and moving forward in life. So the heart center that we're going to be focusing on today is pure, luminous energy, the energy of love that you'll be able to feel. So to start, we will be focusing on the navel, using your imagination to create a movement of energy, not arbitrary. We're going to be focusing on the navel center. Again, put a little pressure there. And we're going to move this energy to the heart center. And we're going to allow it then to flow over our entire beings, like a fountain. Again, beginning in the navel center, bringing this up to the heart center, and then flowing down around our entire beings. This is your energy. Feel this energy as it moves, while you are tuning in to these two primary energy centers. So we're going to take it up. You'll notice that your attention will change. You'll notice that you'll feel and be able to be aware of different energies between the two energy centers. Just ignore your thoughts. Try to ignore them. Don't fight with them. Just let them go and relax. Keep your focus for a few minutes and then let go. If you feel uncomfortable at all, just relax. It'll go away. In just a moment, it will go away. Don't try too hard. Always be kind with yourself in all of your meditation practice, in all of life. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. In all ways, love yourself so that you have more to give in loving others. Have fun. Smile with it. Close your eyes if you like. So have fun with it and close your eyes if you like. You're collecting energy. This is the idea. You're collecting energy to be able to stop thought. So focus on the navel center and bring it up to the heart and allow it like a fountain to flow down around you. You may see and feel different colors, sensations, because now you are absorbing energy and power. Generally, the navel center is signified, as I said, by a gold ball of light. The energy in the heart, the center of the chest, the heart chakra, is signified by a green, emerald green light, again, resting in the center of your chest. So we're going to bring this energy up and allow it to flow over our entire beings. Do this for the first few moments in our meditation, and then let go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take myself off camera as we begin to experience. Before we do begin, I want you to notice now that the eclipse is lessening more and more. We're able to see more of the sun as the moon begins to ascend, actually, away from blocking the sun. I hope I have that right, that the moon is blocking. But either way, the sun is becoming more and more visible. As we talk about Kundalini energy, it is so appropriate that we have this video next to me showing us how our planets are interacting. Did you know, I read this yesterday, that the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but it is 400 times closer to the Earth, which makes it appear the same size to us. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that just one of those beautiful facts in our universe? That we were able to live on a planet where the beauty around us is so perfect, perfectly, imperfectly beautiful. As are you. You are perfect, imperfectly perfect, and perfect in your imperfections. That's why I am forever asking you not to judge yourselves, not to judge others. And when you are using the Kundalini energy to become more and more powerful, you can then begin to notice your thinking, your thoughts, and stop judging. Start loving more. All right, I'm going to take myself off camera. We will leave the eclipse, the video of the eclipse, as we relax the body. Take myself off camera. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and hold for the count of 3 at the top. Focus all of your attention on your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, and if you can stop smiling at this beautiful video in front of you, relax the muscles around your eyes. As you relax your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, your jaw muscles, your facial muscles will also begin to relax. If you have any tension whatsoever in your scalp, relax your scalp. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Relax your throat, your chest. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers. Relax your back. Relax all of the muscles on either side of your spinal column. Relax your abdomen. Release all of the muscles in your abdomen. Relax your hips, your feet. Relax the upper legs, the muscles in your upper legs. Relax the lower legs. And again, relax the feet. We hold so much energy in our bodies that when you learn to relax the body, muscle by muscle, it is so beneficial to enhancing your meditation practice. So let's take our hand and with a little pressure, apply a little pressure to 1 or 2 inches above your belly button. This is your navel center, signified by a golden ball of light. And take this energy up as you apply a little pressure to the heart center, the center of your chest. Put a little pressure there with your hand, signified by a green, an emerald green ball of light. And now bring this energy down around your entire being. Like a fountain, once again, focus on your navel center and bring this energy up to your heart center and allow it to fall again over your entire being. Picture this fountain of light as you begin at the navel center, bringing it up to the heart center and flowing over your being. Continue with eyes open or eyes closed to visualize, use your imagination, visualize using and bringing this energy from your navel center to your heart center and down again for the first few moments of our meditation. And then let go. Let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Now, let's meditate. Namaste. And it looks like our sun is almost completely back. Thank you, Leela, for putting that up. Before we go, 10 things to do. Actually 11, because I added one at the top. So before number 1, learn to love yourselves. I've done many talks on loving yourselves. And to learn to love yourselves, you would then be able to give more. If your cup is full, then you're able to love even more. So learn to love yourselves as eternity loves you, as God loves you. And then number 1, love someone or something more than you love yourself. Number 2, take chances constantly. Number 3, stop taking yourselves so seriously. Number 4, start taking others more seriously. Number 5, never, ever, ever, ever give up hope. Number 6, meditate more deeply today than you ever have. Number 7, learn to dance. It's a good thing. Learn to dance. Have fun with dancing. Number 8, feel the pain of the world and be happy anyway. Number 9, let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Number 10, look beyond all of this and know the truth. Thank you so much for being here today. Namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and so loves the light in you. Thank you.